Ladies and gentlemen, it's not too early on Friday morning, day after Thanksgiving. I'll throw you there for a second. It isn't too early in the morning, but it's early enough. It was a bastard getting this tractor to start, 8530. There's no plug in it. I guess it doesn't get that cold in England for them to worry about plugging in a tractor. So I kind of have to, kind of do what I do. Hold on a second. The nice thing is it doesn't look like there's too many people out here on the road. But anyway, yeah, it was 12 degrees this morning when I woke up, and it is now like 17. By 10 o'clock, it's supposed to be 25 degrees, but I think it's solid enough for me to attempt to bale this hay, in which that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attempt to bale this hay that's down here. If I get the one farm done, there's two farms down where I'm going right now. I have a third farm, which is 70 acres, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go on it, because I tried raking it yesterday. Thanksgiving Day, we worked all day. We never stopped until 5 o'clock. I got home at about 10 minutes after 5 last night, and we had Thanksgiving dinner then, because I'm just trying to get this hay made. And making hay in the wintertime sucks. It's not winter yet, it's still November. So this is kind of a blessing that I can get this, probably 150 bales that I have to bale here on this one place. The other place should be about 200, so I don't know. I greased the machine up and got it going yesterday. You know, this baler, my old crown, and I'm in the 8530, but man, I'm just ready to go. So I'll meet you in the field. Hopefully we can get something done without getting stuck. I don't want to get stuck. If I get stuck, it's going to be a real disaster, because this thing is big and it's not going to be fun. So I'll do the outside rounds first, and I'll test the waters, you know. Anyway, this is a feeling of accomplishment. You know, they talk about farmers having depression, and I don't get depressed. I get aggravated, but I don't get evil. You know, I don't snap at people unless they're really stupid. But, you know, I'm actually feeling pretty good about my day so far. As you can see, I am baling a product of hay here that's been mowed for, better than a month. It was a month. I mean, it was hot when I was down here the last time, and it was over a month ago, and it started to rain, and it's been sitting down here. So yesterday, I expected the actual owner to brush hog it and turn it into dust, you know, because it's just what I thought that's what he would do, so that it wouldn't be here for next year. And I haven't talked to him in a while, but I came down here yesterday, and it was frozen yesterday. And when on my way back home after seeing that it was frozen, I saw him along the road. He was talking on the phone. So I pulled over, he rolled his window down, and he's like, oh yeah, he says, how about tomorrow? He says, maybe that'd be a better day. I don't really want you to rut it up. And I said, well, we're going to rake it today no matter what. And I'm glad we did, because I'm actually punching out bales. I've made almost 100 bales. I'm like 6 bales away from 100 bales today. And you know what? That just gives me that feeling that I've accomplished something. It really, truly has given me that feeling I've accomplished something, because in the last month, I feel like all I've done is move hay off the farm without replenishing the supply, which will run me out somewheres around March or April. And I know I'm not going to run out of hay by March or April, because I'm going to be making hay, unless, of course, winter rears its ugly head and gives me snow from now until the end of time, which would not be out of the realm. I mean, it really wouldn't be, because of the way this year has gone. It has been absolute bullshit as to the inches of rain that we've received. 15.63 inches above average rainfall so far for this year. And we still have the remainder of November to get through, and all of December. December before the new year starts. So if it just goes dry, which I can't imagine that it will, but if it does just go dry from now on till the end of the year, that'd be okay, because in about 2 weeks' time, things will firm up enough that I will be able to actually bale. So, mow and bale. But I don't expect that to happen. They're forecasting rain tomorrow. It's supposed to warm back up, and what I've got off, I get off. What I don't get off, it's gonna have to wait until the next frozen event. And I call them frozen events because that's just the way it is. It's got to freeze. And if I break through here, if I get down here and I break through the frozen crust on top, it's going to take a track hoe to get me out. And I'm just not in the mood to go renting a track hoe or hooking every single tractor that I own up to pull this thing out. So the minute I'm done with this field, I'll be pretty happy. And I'm only now I am 4 bales away from 100 bales today, which that keeps Carl going for a week. Not a week. That's 3 loads. So he doesn't even get a week out of that. I like to generally make 150 bales a day. That's what I like to do. That keeps him going. Every day that I make 150 bales, that's a day that, that's a week's worth of hauling, I could say, or close to a week's worth of hauling for Carl, but it doesn't get me anything, so. But anyway, yeah, enough of me yammering on. I guess I'll just show you that this stuff is out here. Okay, the things I see in my lifetime is just amazing. I got a pile of hay down here that's stacked up. It's covered, tarped, whatnot. And 3 hunters that are there with a slug gun shooting into my pile of hay. Well, maybe some people don't realize this, but when you shoot a slug, it creates friction heat, fire, and they're shooting into my pile of hay. Can't have that. I know who it was, and I didn't flip out, but man, I was like, no, please don't do that. There goes some Christmas tree shoppers. So anyway, yeah, they got that straightened out, but man, all it takes is a spark and those piles of hay will burn. I just don't want them to burn. So anyway, I am on my way home. I finished baling. I made 125 bales. 120, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 23. Yeah, 25 bales, 125 bales. So I made 125 bales today. That's 4 loads of this type of hay. So I'm pretty happy with that. Anyways, yeah. I guess that's it for this. I'm going to go unhook my baler. I'm going to unhook the baler, and I'm going to hook up to that ginormous manure spreader, maybe, and see if I can spread some shit. And here comes the recovery crew. Right there. Here he comes. Pop. Boom. Gone. I would go get the 7410 and go down to the other place, but I don't think I'm going to do that with that tractor. It's not going to do that.